What's up, everybody? Jason back here with another diecast review. Tonight I'll be reviewing the 2011 Kevin Harvick Budweiser Martinsville race win. Before we get to the diecast, let's go over the packaging. Of course, back in 2011, Lionel Racing presented all ARC 124 scale race wins in a window box inside of a track-specific display case. I'll go over the box first. We have, of course, Lionel NASCAR Collectibles, the official diecast of NASCAR, 124 scale stock car limited edition collectible. It does have checkered flag patterns throughout and race version with limited edition adult collectible up there. So the box features 124 scale stock car limited edition adult collectible, Action Platinum Series logo, and Action Racing collectible still the choice of champions. Side of the box is exactly the same as the other side. This end of the box basically the same, except for it has the production sticker, which says Kevin Harvick, number 29 Budweiser Martinsville win 2011 Impala, one of 1,219 produced. So that is the packaging. With all race win diecasts, they come with your statistic card, so feel free to pause the review to read the front and back. So here's the front, and here is the back. It's a great looking diecast, so let's take a look at it. As I mentioned at the beginning here in the intro, it does come in a track specific display case. As you can see, the car is sitting on what's supposed to be Martinsville. You got the start finish line here, got some tire markings and everything. So we do have Martinsville Speedway sticker right here up in the upper right, and the Lionel NASCAR Collectibles branding in plastic up here on the top. The car is held in by two screws on the bottom, which are easily removable, but mine's still on there. There is a tab at each end of the display case. One here. To remove the top, you simply just grab the inside there and pull, and it comes right on off. So there is the diecast. Get a little 360 look at it. Lionel Racing did a really nice job on this. They didn't put any physical damage on here, but they did replicate damage to their best of abilities. So I'll give them credit on that. Once again, here's that race display case, or base anyways. It's supposed to look like the track. As I mentioned, screws on the bottom. So let's go ahead and start off with the review of the 2011 Martinsville race win of Kevin Harvick. On the hood we have Bud, King of Beers. We have the Chevy bow tie. We have the number 29 on the right headlight, RCR on the left headlight, Impala, which has some markings from rear bumper contact. As you can see, almost the whole width of the front nose has been smudged up and wiped off a little bit with contact from the rear bumper of one of the cars. We do have replicated grills for short track racing here on either side of the main lower grill there. So that's pretty cool. I'll go ahead and open up the hood now so you can see the great engine detail that is on this car. There you go. Really nicely done. Engine detail, as you remember, 2012 and older was phenomenal. 2013 was when they kind of went down the hill with the majority of plastic. Don't know how well you can see it, but on the valve covers it does say Chevrolet. Got a lot of actual little rubber bits and parts in there, so that's pretty cool. We do have Bud King of Beers on the inside of the hood. We got, of course, the bracing on the front windshield and some really nice detail there on the ignition boxes. Got the pull-off tabs right there for the tear-offs on the window. For contingencies on the front bumper, we have Goodyear Gator back belts, Moog, Molly Comp Cam, Edelbrock, and Sunoco. We have some nice detailing down here on the front tire. Of course, it says Eagle. We got the number 29 right up here next to Goodyear. Goodyear, as mentioned, got some of the Aero race wheel decals on the inside of the wheel there, silver painted lug nuts. We have some little simulated damage there from beating and banging around the fender well right here by Goodyear, which of course says Goodyear outlined in red and in white. Contingencies, we have NASCAR Sprint Cup Series Coors Light Pole, O'Reilly Auto Parts, Autometer, Jegs, Craftsman, Mobile One, USG Sheetrock, DirecTV, Mechanicware, Holley, HP, Carbs, and 3M. which some of those sponsors, like the Sprint, have some damage to them from being scraped on. Got a little bit partial tire donut right here. This is the only nitpick that about this car really, is on the actual die cast, the molded part for the jack is right here. As you can see where my thumbnail or my fingernail is, clearly that's where the jack goes. But if you look right next to it, on the decal that they used to wrap this car is where the supposed jack stop is. So that just looks kind of a little screwy in my opinion. Next to it, of course, we do have another partial donut. We do have some tire rubber on the 29, and I have to say I was a big fan of the black Budweiser car. The black and red and white really popped in my opinion, especially the white lettering outline in red. That just looked phenomenal in my opinion. Up here on the A post, we do have NASCAR race car. We got the NACA duck right here. Fabric window net. Typical interior detail on a 2011 Impala. Up on the roof rail, we have the American flag and Kevin Harvick. Got the painted red roof rails up here, 29, and the bubble cam. And of course the 29 features some even tire rubber up there. Functioning roof flaps, only one will open because they are in there really good. So good job on Lionel on that. Sponsorship on the B post, we have SKF, Hunt Brothers Pizza, Champion Spark Plugs, and Sherwin-Williams, and Dale Earnhardt Sr.'s number 3. Of course, you remember RCR always had the number 3 on Kevin's cars once Kevin took over for Dale Earnhardt. Quarter panel, we have Budweiser. Of course, down here for sponsors behind the 29, we have Jimmy John's, Odyssey, and PTC. Right above some of the partial tire donut. Some more nice detail on the rear tire here. Goodyear is kind of wiped off along with Eagle, so that's pretty cool. Got a orange mark on the inside of the wheel there for the to line up the lug nuts, and of course you can see the Aero Race Wheel decals once again. Excuse me. C post sponsorship, we have Realtree and Menards. Of course we have Rheem and Budweiser and American Ethanol on the quarter panel there. And you see some more simulated damage. I believe this little corner of the quarter panel should have been, in real life was ripped off. So of course they tried to do their best to replicate peeled back sheet metal by the Rheem logo. This particular area of the quarter panel also was caved in, I believe, because you can see a partial tore up fender simulated damage right there next to Budweiser. Back bumper here is where most of the damage is simulated. We do have the back bumper that was, I believe, pushed in because you got the Chevy bow tie that has definitely been damaged. Simulated bumper bar bent and everything right here. In this angle, it actually kind of looks like it's actually physically there. It's not like it's, a decal, but it's a decal. But they did such a good job at certain angles, you'd almost believe that's a real bumper bar sticking down there. We do have Okuma on the left tail light. Grab some buds with the Budweiser emblem right here. TV camera and the 29 on the right tail light. Got the red spoiler. Up on the deck lid we have Budweiser, and of course the deck lid opens up featuring the red detailed fuel cell. Mike is number 759 for the DIN. Of course got the red shark fin going down the length of the rear window. And of course a black fin here on the deck lid. Once again, there's your rear bumper simulated damage. Going on to the right side quarter panel, once again you can still see the bumper bar continued and some damage here that's been simulated next to right behind the Budweiser logo. More detailing on the rear tire back here that looks pretty good. We got more simulated damage around the wheel well here. Right over the Jimmy John's logo and Odyssey logo sponsor down here. We have burn marks down here on the rocker panel next to the exhaust tips. And once again, the jack position area is once again screwed up down here even. Got a little bit of something right here. More tire rubber on that 29. Nice detailing on the front tire even. Got some damage up here by the Goodyear Gatorback and Moog contingencies. And even back here by the Holley High Performance Carbs and Goodyear, once again, some more little damage. Your detailing inside. It's a great looking car. Like I said, I highly recommend picking it up. Only the ARC version of this car was in a window box and display case. The Elite version, I still believe, came in the traditional 2011 Elite style packaging. Either one are great cars, no differences really. Outside, the Elite still has the simulated damage, no physical damage on the Elites. The only difference is you'll have tethers and drop down window nets and all the details you'd expect on an Elite diecast from this generation. So that is my review of the Kevin Harvick Martinsville race win. Be sure to give this review a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe for more reviews every week, mainly Tuesdays, but click the bell for notifications because I sometimes post reviews 2 times a week or once a week, just not on Tuesdays. You can also stay up to date on all future diecast reviews and new additions to my diecast collection, and all that information is simply at JasonAStrange69, which is Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Those links will be up in the About tab of the channel. So thanks for watching. Also, support your local dealer. You can also shop online at planbsales.com, LionelRacing.com. Check out Farner's Racing Collectibles on the internet. They're really good at, customer service and everything. All three are great places to buy your diecast, or if you have a local authorized Lionel dealer, support them. Without them, you wouldn't really have a diecast to buy. So thanks for watching. Have a great night, everyone. Take care. See you next week for an all new diecast review. Bye.